Now let's do this. Also, if you accidentally see me writing in your DMs, it's because I'm using keyboard shortcuts for stuff. Gives you a hand, it's palm up, it's like it's inviting you to become a beast. Yeah, that's a good thought. Be a vampire or werewolf? That's a good question. What would I want to be? I think werewolves are more fun. I think I'm leaning towards werewolf too. So I'm actually gonna... I haven't routed this quite yet, so I'm gonna try something new here. Don't you dare. Seasonal effective disorder means I would get... If that's on, I would get mega sad. Oh yeah. Does Twisted mean that's the name of Pleasantly Twisted? Also, I might have to leave for dinner at some point, so if I can't finish this, that's what happens. I apologize in advance. But still might get something out of it for a little bit. Dinner, yeah. Okay, and since we're gonna do it like how you would try to do it, I will get the music box as long as I don't forget to run, as long as I don't just run past it like I would most normally do. Like, watch, I'm thinking about it right now. I'm thinking about getting the music box. I still could forget. So one thing I'm going to try to do is that there's very little, like, marking out you need to do in any percent, so I'm actually going to skip Eileen. I think you can do everything you need with just the normal hunter mark. We'll find out. The only one I'm wondering about is Rom. Look, I didn't forget. Remember, get the box. Thank you, Rango. Will you stream tomorrow, Ghost? I think I will, yeah. Alright, so here's my tip for getting the music box. With this guy, slow down here. And then wait until your shadow, like, kind of hits these boxes to the left, and then do a charged R2.
It plays one of Daddy's.
Okay, so... I think I can just run past. I think they're situated good. No, you mapped out why. enough benefit to warrant the echoes. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. Man, it's gonna be weird fighting Gascoigne with the music box. Alright, so we go over here. And now the thing with after the second thing is that you can usually use the music box a second time right away.
The sweet blood. Oh, it sings to me. It's enough to make a man sick.
Music box. Okay, so he was in like the worst possible spot. But that charged R2 would have, and Viscera would have killed him. And you don't have to use up any Molotovs. GG's, thank you. Oh, okay, Avenue. You're probably already gone, but see you later. It's a gem workshop tool. I can't believe this is what's getting me to actually make my stupid guide. Finally. It basically is, yeah. Alright, so this guy, sometimes the dog will follow you, and if you're really unlucky, the guy with the pitchfork will too. But of course, since this is a guide, it's working just fine. Okay, usually I would put on my Bolt Hunter marks there, but we don't have any. You little fucker. And dodging with quick step or rolls? I don't think so. I mean, I don't think anything has better iframes. I think there is a difference, but I'm not really sure what it is. Okay, so
Take this.
3 fire papers from Alfred. All you'll need. But I think there are times where you want to use a quick step over a roll or a roll over a quick step. Do you ever use Alt Hunter Bone? No, I don't, and I don't. I think the Hunter Bone like changes your roll. I don't think it affects your iframes at all. Okay, this little fucker decided to follow me. So, if that happens, just kill him.
You there? Hunter! Didn't you see the warning? Turn back at once. Old Yarnum.
If you're dying to save like a Molotov there, you can dodge past him, but it doesn't always work.
Adept, merciless.
What's your favorite boss? Amelia.
As the best hunters are.
Yeah, we go down this way because if you get a hard landing on either of those things, or even both, you won't get hit by the Gatling gun. I'm gonna heal just to be safe. Pungent here. Maria's giving you trouble to kill her. Yeah, just... Melania giving you trouble, just kill her. Show her who's boss. I like throwing a pungent here because it makes it so he can still like follow you down here, but he is less likely or will not follow you like all the way up to the pellets and bite you while you're picking them up. One of Marika's, yeah. It's all connected. All of the Soulsborne worlds are connected. Now, if you would like... Okay, not gonna happen this time, but there are two marks there you can pick up if you don't have that guy following you. Just don't count on getting them every time. Pallet right here near the vases. He might put his ass in the wall. Okay, that was actually a good BSB. Alright, so we're gonna mark back to the... I haven't been using my splits at all, have I? There we go. Yeah, I forgot. I like opening up the menu here. Speedrunners will, like, do it, like, literally a second, like, when they're, like, a step away from falling off to save time. You do not need to do that, and I certainly don't. Need this for insight. Ignore the hunter bone. Doll set. So the way I'm going to go through the area right before Vicar Amelia is going to be slightly different. Hey, welcome in, Alda. We gain stamina here. Hug the wall, so you don't get bitten by the dog. So we're gonna go directly off and go up the staircase. Pick up these vials, he won't be able to hit you. You kind of just run through this guy's legs. How's it going? Doing alright, kind of doing a little guide right now.
Let us wish to partake in communion.
So she'll either hop back or go to the side, but she shouldn't do anything other than that. You can, if you want something to pop before the door to Forbidden Woods, you can just do the gold pendant if you'd like. I just do it out of habit. Alright, so this time, instead of going to the left, we're gonna go straight through. The only, like, danger to this is that sometimes you might get shot, but it happens really rarely. I think it's only happened to me, like, once. Want the madman's knowledge from him. So basically I just want 3 madman's knowledge by this point. So these guys, I always just dodge past them. A lot of speedrunners will, like, sidestep them, but they can still get hit by certain attacks, so I always dodge. This guy's just gonna be chill. Funky has joined us for BB training. Funky? I don't know if I know who that is. Oh, kitty. Okay, cute. I was like, am I supposed to know who that is? Pick up these. I might actually be picking up too much. Too many, pellets for any percent, but it's not a big deal. Okay. Kill the dogs. Sometimes people will, like, run into the hut and then throw a pungent for the dogs to, like, save time on killing them, but they can, like, body block you in the doorway, so I don't really recommend doing that, because that's happened to me. Really do save a lot of Molotovs if you don't use any on Gascoigne. That's cool. Okay, look to the left. He is not following us this time. So one thing that also, like, some speedrunners do and people who also want, like, really fast any percents do is actually fight shadows with... Are you? Okay, sometimes that happens. Just keep running. As you see, he shot that much shorter than he normally does. But we'll fight shadows with +4. I like +6 because it just makes transition a lot safer. And it only really costs you a minute. If and when you do hitless speedruns, then you have to do +4. So you can see I'm also ignoring all the cold bloods because we don't need them. Make your casual run more efficient? Yeah, it's true. Don't need those antidotes at all. Always, like, roll through that door so you don't get hit by the crow. Okay. Since I already have so many Molotovs, I'm just gonna buy, like, 2 more. And then that's it. And here, 3 pungents, and then all 16 shards. Okay. We have the beast rune in there, or the beast gem in there, but does it matter? Also, you don't need to pick up these beckoning bells and everything, because you're not going to the DLC. Okay, so 25 strength and 20 skill.
Farewell.
Last night it was like my brain is denying access to a need for phase 2. So yeah, I'm curious if we'll have the damage. If we do not have the damage, then I'm pretty sure all you need to do is, like, get a Bolt Hunter mark from Eileen instead and just use that to mark out from BSB. And you should be good. But I'm curious to see if we can do it without needing to do that. Doing a guide? Yeah. Kind of doing a personal one for Pleasantly Twisted. But you know, just one cycle fuck phase 2. I will give my opinion. I do think you should feel comfortable with phase 2 because Because if you accidentally hit the head, which just happens sometimes when you're doing the combo, you will not one cycle her if she, unless she backs up at all. You're so fucking stubborn. I feel that. Okay, I'm gonna take the pellet right about here on that kind of that rock there. You just roll out of that. Okay. Heard the fireball there, so that's why I didn't attack her. Chose not to go for that because it was a fireball. You can like sneak a hit when a fireball shit comes up, but just kind of at risk of not being able to get out in time. So I think just one more hit to Pyro Boy will do it. Fuck. Okay, that's it for Pyro Boy. So there's two ways you can handle phase transition. You can kill Katana Boy first or Pyro Boy first. I prefer Pyro Boy because it's a lot easier. It's a lot easier phase transition with potentially scarier phase too. Getting out an attack so I can buff. And what I'm trying to do now is trying to get Melee Shadow to be near Pyro Boy. Which he is. See, that was a good phase transition. Okay, so you basically get what to do here. There's like, sometimes the bug will follow you all the way up to the ladder. So what you can choose to do there is to like mark out and then do a slower way to get through. Or you can just hop down and try to get away, which is normally what I do. But it's on the rare side for them to follow you all the way up here. Especially if you manage your stamina right. So blue here. And now what I like to do is when the stamina runs out is that I try to use my pellet. Oh, what do you know? He's actually following. Quickly grab your insight. And roll. If he's like right on top of you, he will like fall and potentially land on you. So I tried to... So earlier I tried to use my pellet even though I had a blue elixir up. What I think happens is that will like sort of clear out the cache in some way. And so when you use a pellet in front of ROM, you won't accidentally use a blue elixir because this game is garbage and will sometimes make you use the last item that you used, even though you don't even have it slotted. So that's a little thing I like to do to, like, I think make certain that you don't use a blue elixir, because you need every one of these blue elixirs when you need them. Can you stop? Can you stop? Oh, you know what I didn't do, guys? I never... No, do I? Never mind. I think I got it. No, I definitely put on my gems, I don't see it because I took off my weapon. I honestly don't know. I don't really think it does. Okay. Moment of truth. Dash in. L1, L1. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. And I like to run into the little crevice here and start attacking. Okay, so you don't need to use the Bolt Hunter mark, and start attacking when the stamina bar kind of goes a little ways after the item box. That's literally just how much stronger the flavor is than the Saw Spear. Right here, I like to put on the Cold Bloods, because we're going to pop it right after One Reborn. It's not a big deal, it's just a speed optimization. I like to wait for this guy to walk out, roll past. Keep an eye on that guy in the corner there. Sometimes he'll throw a Molotov, so you want to, like, take a little hard right if he does that, so you don't get hit by it. Gold paper. So I'm going to take a blue elixir here. There's a chunk coming up that you can pick up, but I kind of like to avoid it so you don't accidentally get hit by this girl. She's never body blocked me before, so right about here. Right about on that little statue there is when I stop sprinting, and then pick it back up when Amygdala starts her beam attack. I hug the wall so the dogs don't bite me. The elixir. Make sure you run to this wall here, because if you're too close to that NPC in the middle, he'll aggro, and then all three will aggro, and you do not want these guys running after you on a no-hit run. It just will not end well. So we get gold paper first, then loop back and get the chunks. And now I'm going to go up here Wait until he drops and get these extra chunks. This is like the other option, other option from taking the chunk like right before amygdala. Okay, regen center right about here. I keep an eye on that casket over there, because sometimes she'll spit early. This guy can take forever to shoot, so just be mindful of that. Let's run through here. As long as like she does not back up, then you can just grab those vials. You want to make sure you're running at kind of a diagonal angle so that if those casts are still spitting, it'll miss you. So waiting out a spit attack here. R1, L1. Behind here again, waiting for a spit attack. Then we move here, spit attack again, R1, L1. And now we don't have to worry about any more spit. If it takes a little too long, sometimes he will, like, stand up around here, like that. So you might have to dodge a hand attack, but usually you can just run past it. Make sure he moves that specific leg, otherwise he's still aggro. And you have to loop around the top again. Have not been keeping up with my splits. Okay, I did not actually mean to grab that lamp. I pressed the button by accident. You don't need to grab that lamp. You don't need those sedatives either, because we're not going to go anywhere where you need them on any percent. My max level character. Don't want to do, you don't want to do new game? So throw the pungent right here. This keeps him off your back when you're grabbing this guy here. Throw a Molotov to keep him from running away. A couple of Molotovs help wear down his health. Thank you for the follow. Okay, we're gonna talk to the doll first.
Very well.
Okay, 25 skill and everything back into strength.
Farewell, good.
Yeah, we're gonna upgrade our weapon twice. So I will get more... just 7 more pungents. And yeah, that was 9 chunks. Okay, we start running here. Throw a pungent right there. Now keep them off your back. Don't worry about the frenzy stuff, it won't. It should never actually proc on you. If it were a Winter Lantern, it'd be another story, but it's not a Winter Lantern. So upcoming is Mikolash, and I have to admit, I'm going to be doing a plunge that I still am not 100% on the positioning to do it, so if I mess that up, then you'll see the backup strat, hopefully. I like going to the side here, so you don't have to avoid dodging a spider. That way you just have to do this. So I'm going to do something a little different than I do on my normal runs, since we don't need to go through the Winter Lanterns. We can use a blue elixir here, which means you don't have to do a kind of precise run through here. A lot more cozy. Just keep to this side. I like to heal here, so you regain the stamina to just run past this puppet here. Okay, follow him all the way to here, and then I wait out any actions these puppets are doing. Okay, not quite doing what I wanted. Mikolash likes to back up a lot, so sometimes you won't get the same combos every time. So you just kind of have to play it by ear. Wait out an attack on this one, run past, hide here. Sometimes it won't react, it won't like start firing right away, so you just want to run past and dodge a bolt if that happens. Okay, we go there. Now, hopefully I don't mess this up. But I like to stand right about here, angle my head right about on that pillar there, move it up right about here. Okay, shoot him again. Let's see, so I tried to stay roughly around here. That's so that, that puppet doesn't come to life and start attacking you. So if I had done the plunge a little better, it would have blocked him in the doorway, and then you could have finished him off there and not worry about him attacking you, but he aggroes after attacking him 3 times, so if you, like, are able to, like, land a hit, but it doesn't quite, you're not able to quite block him off, just shoot him in the doorway so he runs back to you. And then you just kind of hide behind the corners to get him to run around and you attack him. So that's like a backup strat. Worst comes to worst, you'll have to, you just have to fight him in the pit, which is scarier. Okay, we're going to use a blue elixir here. Since this is any percent, I'm not going to upgrade my weapon any further, so we're just going to go straight to Wetner's. You will have less damage, but it's not that big of a deal. Now, hopefully I don't mess up on Wetner's like I did earlier today. You've got plenty of buffs to get through the fight, so it doesn't matter that you're going to be doing a little less damage. If she's doing this, like where I'd like to run around here to get her to, like, either back up or something, so she's less likely to do her, like, little flurry attack. And you'll just see how I approach each attack. Whenever I'm done attacking, I always back out, because she can do something called like an insta lawnmower, where she does her like her rapid attack like instantly, like no build up whatsoever, and if you're like caught in that, you just die. For that, you want to dodge as soon as you see purple around her hands. Just like to bait on attack. When she teleports, run to the edges, because she can teleport in while doing a jumping attack, which you won't be able to react to fast enough if you're in the middle of the arena. So I'm doing L1s to build up meter, but once I've reached max meter, I do 3 R1s, because that does more damage. Except for this attack. This I do an R1, L1, because she recovers quicker. So I can't do 3 hits. Yeah, there's our any percent for the day. Now I'm just going to end the run here, but I will later show you what to do with Gehrman, because I know you want to fight Gehrman, but I'm just going to finish the any percent right now, because I probably won't have enough time to go over Gehrman before dinner's ready. So let's just say you decide to sacrifice yourself to the dream or whatever it is. Quit out so you don't have to save like 3 seconds, whatever. And that was a 48-minute run.